Hi guys, so I was doing some thinking last night and I realized that there's a lot of you, just like me when I first started, that are completely lost and do not have a clue about canning or where to even start. So I am going to give you a quick little canning 101. The biggest thing that I can not stress enough to you guys when it comes to canning is cleanliness. You need to always make sure, even if your jars, like mine, are always clean and down in your cupboard and ready to go, you still need to do at least a quick wash on them. So what I'll do if they're already clean is I will just put them in my sink and I will just put a little tiny pump of dish soap in one of them, fill it with hot water, slosh it around to where it suds up really good, and then I'll pour that into another. The biggest tip I can give you when it comes to your canner is a lot of people don't realize when they're starting out, they think they need to go buy all this expensive stuff basically. They think they need to go buy a water bath canner and a pressure canner and they need to get all the top stuff. You don't. For water bath canning, you can literally just use a basic stock pot like I'm using here that most people already have at home, especially if you have a big family. The other thing is that you need to make sure you have a canning plate in the bottom of what you are using. Those you can get separately and they're not that expensive. But if you don't have something in the bottom like that, your jars can break. And that's a very high risk and possibility. See, I have these jars filled. I know I already showed a video on pears, but I wanted to show you that after you fill your jars with water, after they've been clean and sanitary and everything, and you're filling them, you want to make sure you clean and wipe the rims with warm water or vinegar to make sure there's no buildup or any gunk on here, because it can affect if they seal properly or not. As you can see, I have all of my jars in here. You just need your water level to be where it covers the top of the jars. That's it. No fuller than that. You are going to turn it on high and you're going to wait to set your timer until it becomes a rolling boil. Once it starts boiling, you will set your timer and it'll vary obviously from recipe to recipe. So for this one, I'm doing pears again. So for most of your fruits, you're going to do 20 to 25 minutes. I'll have my lid on. My timer on my phone is now set. I'll see you guys soon. So the way that you can tell that your jars are good to go on the shelf is you will hear a popping noise and the button that's normally in the middle of your jar will be sunk in. There will be no more button there. So like these back three have already sealed on mine. But then if you look at this front one really carefully, you can see that it has not sealed yet. You can still see that risen button there. So that's how you can tell when they're ready.